Okay. So there is a word in Sanskrit, Santosha, and Santosha means contentment. And the importance of it is that we need to be content with what we already have, what we've already achieved, and not constantly looking to what we don't have, because then we never get to enjoy the present. We never get to enjoy what we do have. And gratitude comes into play because that's how we express that contentment with gratitude. I am grateful that we are here today, in this moment, in this time, that we've all decided to spend this time for ourselves, give ourselves this hour of time. So with that in mind, the idea of contentment and gratitude, close your eyes, come inside, and focus on your breath. And as you begin to deepen your breath, even just a little bit, when you breathe in, think about breathing in gratitude and allowing it to fill you up with gratitude. And then when you exhale and your body begins to go into that relaxation mode, send that gratitude out into the world. Inhale gratitude. Exhale slowly, long and slowly, and share that gratitude. And continue like this on your own, at your own pace. After your next exhale, return to your natural breath and open your eyes. Send your arms straight out to the side. And then come forward and go back. Move away from the back of the chair. Come forward and go back. Come forward so that we are working on our hip joints, and you'll see in a minute why I'm starting there. So go back and forth. And then the next time you're forward, pause and bring your arms down, hug your thighs, bow your head to come into a child's pose. A very introspective pose where we're looking inward. And this glance inside allows us to search for peace and search for gratitude. And think right now, at this moment, one thing for which you are grateful. You can be grateful to yourself as well for giving yourself this time, this day, for yourself. to care for your body, mind, and spirit. Release your arms, come back up to sit, and let your arms stay straight out from your shoulders in that T shape. Then you're going to reach to the right, come to center, reach to the left, center, and keep going back and forth from one side to the other, matching your breath. So you'll inhale, exhale. Doesn't matter which side gets the inhale and exhale, and try to keep both your hips on the chair. So it's just your upper body that's moving. And then come to center, relax your arms. Roll your shoulders. Then roll them the opposite way. And then pause. Let's work on our necks a little bit. Send your nose to the sky. Look up. Inhale and exhale your chin to your chest, looking down at your lap. Inhale, nose to sky. Exhale, chin to chest. Keep going. Do this at your pace. Everybody's breath moves at a slightly different speed. And then the next time you're looking down, pause. Then send your chin to one shoulder. Look over that shoulder and then trace a line across your chest to the other shoulder. Look over your shoulder and go back and forth. And then bring your chin to center. Take a breath and then lift your head to neutral. Release your arms. Bring your arms down alongside your body. Bring your left arm up. You're going to reach those fingers straight up to the sky like you wanted to touch a cloud, and send your opposite fingers to the earth like you wanted to pick a flower. Look up on the inhale, look down on the exhale. Keep reaching with your arms. Inhale, look up. Exhale, look down. Inhale and exhale. Once more, inhale and exhale. I'm going to switch arms. Inhale, look up. Exhale, look down. Reach, reach. Inhale, exhale, look down. Inhale, look up. Keep it going. And then the next time you're looking up, pause and bring both your arms down. Arms alongside your body. Right arm stays down, left arm reaches to the right. And reach, keep reaching so that you can stretch your whole left side body from your hip to your fingertips. And then bring both arms to center and over to the other side, stretching your side body. Bring your both arms up to center. Rest your forearms on your thighs. Bend your elbow so that your forearm is in front of you. Place your forearm on your thighs and open up, fan open to, doesn't matter which side, this is my left, And then you'll come to center. You'll switch, bend, place your forearm down, and fan open. And then come to center. Reach your right arm around the back of your chair. Left hand outside, right thigh. Look over your right shoulder. And the leverage of your hand on your thigh allows you to twist a little bit more. Lengthen your spine as you're doing this. Lengthen it up, moving upward, twisting as far around as your middle allows. Bring both arms to center. Other side. And twist. Again, keep your spine long and tall. And give yourself that nice deep twist. Bring both arms up, come back to center. All right, so we twisted. We're going to do a little bit more with our belly. And this time we're going to use a breath for our middle. And this is a breath. You can use it anytime. It's very good, strengthens your core. And but you'll see that it also goes all the way up to your head. It's called Kapalabhati breath. And that means skull cleansing breath. But it really works from the core to rise up. So bring one hand to your belly. Now, first, you're going to sniff, like a dog sniffing. Now, notice what you did. You did a very strong active inhale, and your exhale was very passive, right? Now you're going to do the opposite. So you're going to exhale through your nose and allow a very passive inhale. And in order to do that, you'll see that your belly will move. So let's try that together. So inhale first, and then exhale through your nose. And then pause. And then pause, kind of like a snort, right? And pause. All right, it's a good thing to do in your mornings to help with your core, but you'll notice that you also have a sensation up the top of your head. Okay, good. So come away from the chair so that we can do our cats and dogs. Hands on your knees. Inhale, slide your hands to the top of your thighs, your elbows reaching back, your heart forward. Exhale, send your hands to your knees, curl your spine behind you, and continue inhaling as you send your heart forward. Exhale as it moves behind you. And then the next time you're in your cat spine, reaching behind you, pause. And then come up to a neutral spine. All right. Stay to the edge of your seat. And we're going to make our circles, our hip circles. Next time you're facing forward, pause and go the other way. And pause. All right. Hands to the outside of your thighs, palms to the outside of your thighs. Push your thighs in, push your hands away. Push and release. Push and release. Push and release. Same thing with the inside. Push and resist. Push and release. Release and release. All right. Lengthen your right leg or any leg, doesn't matter, whichever leg you have handy. And rotate your foot to work your ankle, go in both directions. And then point and flex, point and flex. And then place your foot back down. Extend the other leg. Don't forget to point and flex at the end. And bring it down. And so you might need to come a little bit farther to the edge of your chair. Straighten your leg and let's rotate our hip joint, our leg in our hip joint. Yeah. Pause. Take a breath. Go the other way. Pause. Take a breath. Other leg. Pause. Go the other way. And then pause and bring your feet together. Sorry about that. Do not disturb. Okay. So sorry. Okay. So allow your arms to come by your side. Send your arms forward up to the sky. Send them back behind you as far as they can go and let them come down. Go the opposite direction. Send your arms all the way behind you. Let them come up and bring them down. Let's do that once again in both directions. All right, good. So let's come up on the ball of one foot, lift your hip away from the chair and go to the other side. And pause. All right. So we're doing a lot of twisting, right? And a lot of belly movement to prepare our bodies for the feast ahead. even if it's a little one. It's still a time to be grateful. All right. So we're going to call upon, after all that twisting, we're going to call upon our warriors, because you need to have those warriors fired up for any kind of family gathering, right? Okay. So you're going to turn to the outside, the side of your chair with both legs, but you want to come on the edge so that you really only have one thigh on the chair. You're going to send your outside leg back behind you. You can be on the top of your foot or on the ball of your foot, right? So that is your warrior one. These are your warrior one legs. Lift your arms, open your heart. Warrior one. Bring the palms of your hands together. Look at your prayer, saying a prayer before going into battle. Bring that prayer to your heart. Swing your arms all the way back behind you. Interlaced fingers, yoga mudra, behind you. Open up your heart, sending your knuckles downward, brave heart. Inhale, exhale. Oops, you might want to come on the ball of your foot for this one. Exhale, come forward for a humble warrior. Come back up. Release your arms. Right. We're going to swing over to the other side, waking up our full warrior left and right. So again, either top or on the ball of your foot. When we do, when we come down over our leg, it's better to be on the ball of your foot. So you can switch when we get there if you wish. Warrior one. Say a prayer. Bring that prayer down to your heart. Swing your arms around yoga mudra behind you. Open up your heart deeply. Open it wide. Inhale. Exhale. Humble warrior. Unfold. Come to the center of your chair. You're going to send your right leg only out to the side. It's going to be bent, obviously. And see if you can't get your knee over your ankle. All right, so position it that way. And then you're going to extend straight line with your opposite leg. Arms straight out, shoulders square. Now look over your right arm, the arm that's over your bent knee, for warrior two. So in warrior two, what the warrior here is doing is looking through a scope, looking to see what's ahead, looking to know how to proceed, coming up with a strategy. And our strategy is peace. So you send that peace sign all the way up. Your left arm reaches back behind you, opening yourself up to welcome and to send peace. Come back to warrior two. Release your arms and swivel to the other side. And we'll do the same thing here. So one leg is absolutely straight, reaching out from the front of your chair. The other leg is bent, knee over ankle or close to it. Yeah. Your shoulders square for warrior two. Look over your left fingers this time, or whichever is over your bent knee. Peaceful warrior, always the solution, right? Look up at your peace sign as your sign of welcoming, as your sign of surrender. I let go. I don't give up. I let go. Come back to your warrior two. Bring your arms down. Bring your legs together. Send your arms straight out to the side. Inhale, exhale, child's pose. Hug your thighs, bow your head. Look inside and think of a second thing you are grateful for, or you can think of as many things as you wish. And feel the gratitude for them as you breathe. Feel gratitude. Dhanyavad is the Sanskrit word for thank you, but it's a little deeper. Open up your arms and come up to sit. So Dhanyavad means, the literal translations is I feel grateful. But the intention of it is deeper than just thank you, gracias. It's I feel it deeply. And so that is the plan that we should have in mind for not just the coming days, but for every day, right? Okay. All right. So let's sit nice and tall for a moment, hands on your lap. And then release your arms. And we're going to do our sitting and standing now. So send your arms straight back behind you and use your palms of your hands as if you're lifting up the air to lift you up. And then push it down to sit down. Bring it up. Let it come down. And sit all the way before you stand up. I'm going to do that a few more times. Sit completely. It makes it harder to stand up. Yeah. And this is our last time. Stand. And you're going to stay standing and bring your arms down by your side. Okay. So we're going to do our warriors now, standing. So come to the back of your chair. All right. And you're going to hold on to the back of your chair. Now let's start with warrior one. That makes more logical sense. All right. So face your chair. All right. Feet are together. Come onto the ball of your right foot. So you're pressing, you have your weight on your left foot. You're going to lift your leg, your right leg, and step it back as far as it goes comfortably for you to get your foot, your back foot flat on the mat. And line your feet up with the chair legs. That's where your legs should be. You can push your chair in a little closer now to make it easier, if it isn't already, to make it easier to hold on to. So you're going to use the opposite arm from your bent knee to bring your warrior up from the earth. Warrior one. You're going to bring your hand to your heart to say your prayer. You're going to bring your arm swinging back behind you, the back of your forearm, the back of your hand, the top of your forearm back behind you for a back bend, for brave heart. And you're going to bring your arm around on the back of your chair, send your hips back behind you, and bow over your leg for a humble warrior. Push your feet into the mat, rise up. Feel that victory. If you wish, you can lift both arms if you feel comfortable doing that. Bring your hands to the back of your chair, step forward. All right. Everybody good? Okay, switch your weight to your right leg. Come on the ball of your left foot. Lift it, step it back. Line up your feet with the chair legs. And send your left arm back behind you. Warrior one, bring that warrior up from the earth. Bring your hand to your heart to say a prayer before battle. Send your arm out to the side. Bend at the elbow. Bring the back of your forearm, bring your forearm to just below your waist for brave heart to open up your heart more deeply. Bring your arm back up alongside your ear. Place both hands on the back of the chair. Bend your elbows, fold over, humble warrior, showing humility and devotion. And lift back up, step forward. And now turn to be perpendicular with your chair. Okay. You're going to come a little closer to your chair. And step your outside leg a little farther away or as far as it is comfortable. And then send your toes away. So your whole leg rotates, not just your toes. Your knee goes in the same direction, that's important, as your toes. And before, when we were sitting, I said, make sure your knee is over your ankle. Well, it wasn't all that important when we were sitting because we weren't in a weight-bearing pose, which is very important for building bones. So in this case, you want to have your knee over your ankle, and that's important in a weight-bearing pose because it protects your knee. You don't want to put your weight on a skewed knee, right? You want it right, nice and strong, that beautiful right angle. Send your right arm out, look over your fingers. Once again, we're deciding, we're creating our strategy, are forging our plan. And that plan is always peace and gratitude. Come back to your warrior. Swivel your feet forward and heel toe your feet together or just step your feet together. All right. Other side. So you're going to step your outside leg, again, should be the opposite one, right, from before. Toes pointing away from you, knee in the same direction. Same thing with your back leg. It's at a slight angle, so make sure your whole leg is going the same way as your toes are going, your knee is going. Bend your knee, knee over ankle. Release your arm, look at your target, your goal. Make a decision. Peace. Back to your warrior. All toes pointing forward, and step your feet together. All right. So one more thing before we end, before we come back to sit. You're going to hold on to the back of your chair and squat down. Come to stand. Maybe you won't go as far. And then stand. Or maybe you'll go further. Right? And stand. And then come all the way down. You're holding on to the chair. Bow your head. For a floating child's pose. Press your feet into the mat and unfold. Taking that thing that you are grateful for with you. And let's come back to sit. Right. So we are going to do our inversion before Shavasana. So just sit still for a moment and take a breath or two. Then place each of your legs at the corner of your chair and slide forward so that you have lots of room to fold over. You're going to send your arms out and gather all that energy. Bring your hands together and then fly out over your legs, coming inside or placing your forearms on your thighs. But as you come inside, either way, you're going to bow your head. Come inside, you're going to stay here for a little bit. Few breaths. Come up halfway and keep looking down and send your arms straight out and all the way up. Bring your legs together, bring your hands together, bring your prayer to your heart. And then find your way into Shavasana. Get nice and comfortable, warm and comfortable. And as you relax your body, allowing your body to assimilate all the energy you just generated, think about how we started breathing in gratitude and sharing gratitude, breathing it in and letting it go. And just your own natural breath, do not change it, but still think about the power of gratitude and how you can share that with others. Allow your body to completely let go. Om Namah Shivaya. I surrender to transformation and welcome these changes as they will lead me to who I am. Take a deep breath and let it go. Roll your head from side to side. Make movements with your hands, shake your arms out, wiggle your toes. And begin to reawaken, lifting your head for just a moment, letting in the light for just a moment to come back into the room. And then preparing yourself for meditation. So traditionally, this is the way yoga was meant to be done, that you practice the physical, and those physical movements, those gestures, bring you to a state that your body is ready for meditation, to make meditation easier. So close your eyes and come back inside. And once again, follow your breath. We will do a Thanksgiving meditation. Bring your awareness to your heart center and feel your heart beating. and be thankful to yourself for bringing you here, for giving yourself this hour, this time just for you, to make yourself whole, to repair your body, to make yourself stronger. Be grateful to yourself. And then allow yourself to think about the festivities you may be about to encounter, no matter how large or small. And when you partake in your Thanksgiving meal, even if you're one or two people, remember to be grateful for the aromas that fill the room, fill the air, and trigger your hunger. Be grateful for those delicious smells that fill you up and make you feel joyful and hungry. Be grateful for the preparation that brought that meal to the table. From the growers to the merchants to the chefs and everyone in between that made your dinner possible. Remember to savor each bite, to honor them, and to honor the food that will become a part of you. There is no separation. Be grateful that you do not have to go hungry. And send those who do your love and hope. As you share stories with those around you, listen well. Try not to judge. Remember that some may be carrying a hurt they don't know what to do with. Smile often. Make a toast. Offer a blessing. Perhaps you'll use these words from Ralph Waldo Emerson. I am grateful for each new morning with its light, for rest and shelter of the night, for health and food, for love and friends, for everything thy goodness sends. Bring your awareness back to your heart. And with every breath, feel as if your heart is filling with gratitude. The deep, deep feeling of gratitude, Dhanyavad. Dhanyavad. Bring your hands together at your heart. And bow your head. And say those words to yourself, Dhanyavad, Dhanyavad. I feel deep gratitude. I am deeply grateful, as I am for you today. Thank you.